Yes.
Easy going right there. Look at him. One more to go.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
All right, everybody, hello. Welcome to VR Master League Channel 2. I'm Palidore, and happy to have you guys here today. We have dual streams going on right now. So on this channel, we have the Space Circles versus Team Juice making their stream debuts of the season. Two teams returning from Season 4 of VRML. Of course, now we are on Week 1 of Season 5. Over on Channel 1, also, you have another anticipated match, Team Gravity versus Koi, going on in the Master Division of Europe. So you got your options wherever you are. Glad to have you. So that said, looking like we are ready to launch out in the first round here. This match was with a decent amount of hype votes there over on the VRML website. Like I said, teams you guys want to be casted, that's a very good way to give casters an indication of which matches to pick. But first possession here, picking it off and popping off in just a few seconds flat, about 10 seconds into the clock. Got our first goal already coming in from the Space Circles on orange. Nice quick capitalization. How about that? But yeah, over on the website, I think this had like 17, 18 hype votes or something of the sort. So it doesn't guarantee that you get casted if you have a ton of hype votes, but if a caster is looking at the match pages, they're looking to cast something, and you have a lot of hype votes, that gives you a much higher percentage chance. These two teams, again, they're returning from Season 4, both in the high silver division of this European region. And happy to see him come back. It's a nice snag coming in from Sam. Wow, that was a 1-on-4 snatch and quick conversion on the score. Beautiful job from Sam Fitty. In the Twitch chat as well. See, wow, a lot of people already piling in the Twitch. 30 people here on channel 2, so no doubt a lot of those hype voters as we actually get a quick timeout here. Looks like one player over on Team Juice, maybe even two. Oh no, one just switching over to maybe chat. So not sure what the issue may or may not be, but looking like they're just getting a player reconnected over on Team Juice. So a brief intermission in the first minute of this round. But yeah, over in chat I see Cybot as well as Happy William, Jacob Jr., Snipe Sunk, who is a first-time chatter, at least on channel 2 here. Welcome to it. Jacob Jr., this is indeed Europe. The North American matches a little bit later on in the day, for the most part. See, Galago 97, Fam 23. And, well, let us be back into this round as Birdie snags it, sends it down, picked off at the other end of the pool. It's Bosch, captain there for Team Juice. Of course, Birdie, captain over on the opposite end of things. So, space circles here on the defense. See Birdie there manning the goal, or birding the goal as the case may be. That's going to go into the sideline where teams now gathering. Skies sending it over, slapping it. No one home, though, so another stack into a collection. Breaking off was Humble Sparrow, searching for that disc, and now we'll reset it off to the bow tie. Some tight coverage up here being played, some merry-go-round brawls as they try to all dive into the goal. Good coverage, but slipping away, and oh, taking it away. Birdie through the bird cage, showing the defensive abilities with a save, a clear, and now a bounce right into a Humble Sparrow on the unintended back pass, I suppose. But forward will be Chill. Chill Pill Will, that's going to be a fun name to say. Bouncing over to the trench. I think I said Scott Kiss. Eve's Kiss, I think, is the right phrase there. Right name. I think I said Skies earlier. My eyes are bad, okay. Forgive me. But we'll be back into the trap here. Tied up at 2 apiece. Both teams with 1 score, trying to convert upon one there. It's Chill Pill Will trying to find the disc. But Eves with another one. On a slap recovery, though. Team Juice continuing to be troublesome here in the midfield and attempting to push up for their first go, or their second goal, rather, at the bubble, but being stunned. Good dive out there. Coming in from Tob. Now sailing across the floor, a couple overshoots might cost them possession, and it does, in fact. So will be the circles, the space circles with possession now, and their attempt at some offense here, just trying to calm things down a little bit. Of course, you know, first stream of the season for these teams, and first minutes of a match oftentimes is a feel-out process. Not only in terms of the other team and how to accommodate them, but also being aware of the fact that, hey, we're being casted right now, we're being streamed. You know, I just got back into the competitive scene this off-season with NEPA, and I can verify the first couple of streams, and especially that first one for me, where I was the one being casted on a team, I was kind of getting nerves again. I was like, wow, it's been a long time since I've been casted. So it's a different feeling than being the caster, a different type of nerves. So, you know, first few minutes can definitely be a feel-out process. Oh, kind of anchoring over Sam, though, was Birdie. Nice moves. Can they get a score? No, but a rebound here might be had. No, sailing past the hands of Eve's Kiss. Now Bosch with a pass. A open angle. Couldn't quite convert on that one. Pulling the string a little too much, but they still might have a passing play up here. You see Chill Pill going for the stun on the goalie. Maybe even a perfect position for a pass. There's a pass. The finish. No, snagged out of there by Eve's Kiss, as well as Birdie. Playing some great defense once again. We are still deadlocked at the 2-point tie. See LithGeo also cheering on Juice in the chat. A little earlier on. Still trying to break some ice here, because we got that score earlier on, but it's been a few minutes now, 3 or 4 minutes, I think, since our first score. So definitely both teams trying to find their rhythm once again. Fam in there saying Bosch is actually pronounced Boshiki. totally. Humble there. Humble Sparrow being sunned out. That's into the midfield again. See Alpha there in the chats. Welcome to it. A deep heave that could produce the goal, and it will. Breaking the scoring ice after a few minutes. It's 4-2, courtesy of Birdie and the Space Circles, finding themselves in that inner circle of the bubble. And there we go. All right, so oftentimes when you get those spurts where it takes a few minutes to score, once that ice is broken, the next time around you get a much quicker score. So let's be on the lookout for that. Here it is. I mean, the setup is there. The angle is there. The shot just slightly off by a hair, but picked off on the rebound and inverting immediately, taking that disc back for the Space Circles and a good pass resetting. Actually just missing the handles, but Kiss will still retain. And a nice catch over on the other end. That was a tough one coming in, but a good pass now to Tommy. Tommy from below searching and will be lunged upon by the defender. Chill Pill will with a spin on that fling towards the midfield. And a second time will produce another clear into the midfield. So Chill and Sam might have an opportunity to stack, but as I say that, the orange stack, the defense here from the Space Circle's able to retain. And that gets lost again into the mid lane. Meanwhile, that back stack, you can see just waiting to see how the play unfolds, and not a bad idea. There you go. So waiting to see when is that disc going to get loose. Nice redirect coming in from Kiss and Birdie, able to retain the disc for at least a moment and allow that opposite stack to get control. A deep fling. It's going to be almost in off a ding. Rebound coming in and a slicer right through the defense as they returned. It's 6-2 rather for the Space Circles. Courtesy Tob on that shot. Now, Reanimated in the chat saying, Tommy smells like cheese. Well, what kind of cheese? Because that could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending. Aiming is difficult. I agree, Kieran. That shot, not too difficult. It goes off the dome. Who's that? I think Eve's Kiss, who may have taken that, but it went off of Boschk. Went kabosh off Boschk. Right off the dome. So 9-2, and there you have it. We were at the 5 or 6 minute mark. We only had one score apiece for either team. It was 2-2. Now 3 minutes later, suddenly it's 9-2. So like I said, once you find your rhythm, sometimes it's all you need. One shot to go down, and then you have that confidence. You have that rhythm. You have the flow. They have 11-2 of that goal. The Space Circles reaching for the stars here in the first round. Duck Gaming saying they better have gaming chairs. I would hope not. In the sense that, this is a physical game, physical sport, not just an e-sport, but the sport, as I like to call it. So you can bet these guys are standing up. They're moving, they're spinning. Right now, Team Juice just trying to find that second goal, the elusive second goal. There's a pass, well placed to Chill Pill Will. Another one patiently, calmly, and they collect the goal as a result. Beautiful patience there to score the second time. 4 points for Team Juice. Round winding down, but that's still a great way to get back on the scoreboard after, about 7 minutes or so since they've last scored, I believe. Remember what I said earlier, sometimes it's that first ice, that first scoring ice you need to break again after a long period without one. That you'll score again quickly as clever handles from Tob. Couldn't quite find the pass, though. The defense doing a nice job for Team Juice to cut them off on the first attempt. Now, holding on maybe a little too long was Tommy, so Chill Pill and Sam Fitty will get that out of there. Stun coming in from Bosch, and Tommy a bouncer of a clear that goes into the midfield. Looks like it will be recovered by Team Juice still yet, so they might have a chance to score at least once more. Losing the handles there in the midfield. Tommy, 2004, down on the rebound and clear. Birdie picking it up. Birdie sending it high and bouncing to the rebound right from Tob. Time for one more goal. Searching for the cross. There it is. And the disc. The opportunity may be lost here as the seconds wind down. Not that it'll matter in the results, but still yet. Nice first round for the Space Circles. Completing that first in this best of 3. All right, over to our stats screen here, courtesy, of course, of Ignite Metrics. You can download Spark at ignitevr.gg, of course. So big shout out to our friends at Ignite for providing that. And yeah, big shout out to you guys in the Twitch chat. Again, 27 viewers here on Channel 2. Channel 1 also running at the moment, which I'm kind of curious. Nothing just for my own sake. Checking that out. I know a much anticipated match between Team Gravity and Koi in the Master Division of Europe. And currently, Team Gravity up in the first round, 14-10. So a high-scoring affair over on Channel 1 as well, but definitely a competitive game. So that's always a pleasure to see. But yeah, wherever you are, Channel 1 or Channel 2, or if you're even on both channels at once, more power to you. Appreciate you guys for joining us here. Jacob Jr. asking about the front row fans on the overlay. So you can go, if you go to Channel 1, which is live right now again, and hover over the video player, you should see a little button there, an extension for front row fans. I believe the minimum is like 100 bits or so. But yeah, not one of those required things, but yeah, if you want to get your name on the stream during the replays for about a month, I believe is how long it lasts, as the second round joust goes off here. Now that's how you do it. It's all that stuff is on Channel 1, but yeah, if you do, always appreciate any support, whether you're viewing or chatting or contributing those bits, subs, things like that on Channel 1. Always appreciated, but even you guys just being here watching, that's the important part, supporting these teams and the league. So, off of that bounce, that was pretty close actually to a goal. Let's see if Team Juice can get off to a better start. I'd love to see Team Juice be able to capture the first goal, just to kind of get in that good rhythm, you know, have a better second round here. And they almost have a chance if it wasn't for Eve's kiss. Saying good Eve, good night on that one with a sweet snag and release into the midfield off the defense. Sam Fitty here, though, will actually recover the disc, checking behind and waiting for the teammates to maybe join on the stack. There they go, flying by, getting dislodged and accidentally grabbing a Geo, perhaps, was one of those players, as Bosch takes it away. Has a pass over to Humble right through the wickets, actually, of a couple offensive players that were cutting. Nice pressure still yet, though, from the space circles playing in the midfield. And back to the races again. So, yeah, really looking like the first round in the sense that we're already a minute and a half in. We've got that scoring stalemate again. We're deadlocked at 0-0. It's a midfield play, and that midfield menace, Sam, passing it off after the interception. Even some leeches there from Sam. Sam getting some great grabs, doing a lot of work in the midfield, but unable to actually retrieve the disc. Fortunately, here over the back line, they do have Humble Sparrow with a beautiful shield. Now they have a numbers opportunity thanks to Sparrow there, but I guess no time to spare as the diver on defense for Space Circles was able to dislodge that and send it off into the midfield. Potential first score coming in will be Birdie with the look. Birdie with a touch, but off just a tad, but on the back of the rebound, backboard. Great one from Tob to clean up and find the first 2 points after all for Space Circles, continuing now where they left off perhaps in round 1. See Oculus in the Twitch chat there, complimenting the save earlier on. That was a nice one for sure. Always unfortunate, though, when you get some excellent defense played like that, but then you can't convert on the offense. It always feels a little bit bad as a goalkeeper. You really want to be able to capture that momentum. Oh, and they will duck underneath. Talk about momentum. Well, send the defender the opposite way. Sam going vertical there. Or I guess anti-vertical. With a duck. You know what I mean. It's space, so it's all relative. Up is down, down is up. What's up, though, is the fact that Team Juice did get an early score. Like to see that from them. And yeah, all tied up, because oftentimes, again, the first round of a VRML stream, of a cast, it's going to be up and down. Sometimes it takes teams an extra few moments to get into the groove here, right? So, again, both these teams returning from Season 4, at least in team name. Not quite sure about the rosters off the top of my head, how they have changed or not changed. But oftentimes, yeah, you get past that first round, and by the time you get into the second round, teams can feel a little more calm, a little comfortable. They're not thinking really about the casters or the viewers anymore. They're just thinking about the gameplay, what they're doing in the arena. Which, side note, look at Tommy here. 37 stuns? 37 stuns in 13 minutes of gameplay? Crazy. Nonetheless, though, the timeout is expired, so we're back into the round. That's going to be tossed into the trench, the upper trench. Tommy turning around, the man with the stuns. And maybe even the passes, anchoring around. Beautiful juke. Oh, couldn't finish the shot, though. Tob now getting stunned. Unfortunate, because they had the beautiful move, but the finish is what matters in that situation. Couldn't quite get it. A tough angle to convert from. Tob once again getting the disc, but another stun will send that the opposite way. Recovered by Team Juice, an opportunity to take a lead, but the communication there maybe not coming in quick enough. That stack overtaking the disc. Unfortunate turnover will maybe produce a goal. That slides past the bottom pocket there on their clear. Now there's the pass from Birdie, and Birdie herds it in for the 2. Great job to hit the backboard spot there. Always a powerful spot to strike from. And space circles. Once again in control, but only light control. Now kind of an errant joust coming in from Team Juice, it looks like. They got caught up on the spawn doors. So slightly missed time. They will recover the disc, but they'll slap it right into the sunset where awaits a couple of players on the opposite end. Some midfield brawling, again, dusting off the knuckles, and maybe about to dust off a shot. Oh, the bottom pocket grazes by it again. Missed opportunity there to go up by a few more. Sure, they would love to have that shot back. Probably could have taken an extra second or so just to line it up, but of course, with the speed of the game, sometimes it's tough. You just feel the hairs on the back of your neck standing up when you're all alone with a disc. And it's usually a safe bet that there's always a stack impending somewhere that's about to bounce on you. But Ari with the disc now. So Ari coming in with a pass to the open Ari, and saying, I'm not sorry, I got myself an open goal. Ties it up at 4-4. Halfway through this second round. Yeah, maybe a little miscue there. Some aggressive defense in the midfield, but can't be leaving both the goal and a man open. A little miscommunication there, but they'll still be fine ultimately here. I mean, the space circles, they won that first round. So they still have that buffer here, even if they do lose this one. But for Team Juice, obviously, for them, they just want to keep pressing these advantages. Like, look at this. They might have a bit of an opportunity here. The defense starting to scatter back into the bubble, but really not covering all the players. You can see there's a lot of open hands, so they need to find a pass right now. They can push this. They got that backboard pass. There it is. Goalie was stunned out, but a little too late, as it will be recovered. Nice defense on that backboard area. Not able to pounce on the opportunity. Sam knocking the disc loose. Bosch with a slap over and another open goal, and they're gonna pay. Ari again on a hit. Ari 27 puts Team Juice up by 3, and punishing again the same player on the same open goal. So certainly one of those cases for space circles now, where they're gonna need to, take a little bit of a breather. I know there's not a lot of time to do that, but they got to recognize what has been costing them in this round, and that is to say, allowing these open shots from open players. It's kind of a double miss coverage there on the defense as they try and defend that one. Humble. Nothing humble about that. You got to feel good if you're Sparrow. What a beautiful grab on that. We've seen a few stellar saves from both sides of the floor here today. Recovered there from that anchor. The shoulder turns it into a goal. Birdie 7 brings them within 1. It's 7-6. 3 minutes remaining in round 2. Alpha saying they have a spectator, an extra spectator. You are accurate. They do have one, and they are not allowed. So I can only imagine tickets will probably be filed at some points. But regardless, it's going to be here. Team Juice pushing up on the floor. Sam Fitty looking for it, but Tov gets the goal saved, that is. Another amazing save coming in head on, and they're applying that directly to go ahead. 9-7. The Space Circles, they have found their groove again. Punishing 3 from Eve's Kiss. Looks like that extra spectator currently is Chill Pill Will. So just to clarify on the rules, again, I'm in the caster seat currently, so I'm not in position to moderate anything, but just to clarify that, if your match is being casted by VRML officially, then spectators are not allowed, extra spectators. And also to have a spectator in the first place that's not VRML, you do have to have permission for both teams, just by the by. That said, last couple of minutes here. Want to see, I'll leave that up to the mods essentially, and the teams as well, but just to clarify, that's kind of the whole deal. If you're being officially casted, then no extra specs. But Bosch here from the back lane, a little tap off. Right below to humble Sparrow. Sparrow with a straight as an arrow pass right to the perfect spot. Good team play. Good conversion. It's a tie. 1:20 remaining in the second round. Team Juice trying to stay alive.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But yeah, I know it's early season, of course, but just make sure, definitely well familiar with those rules. Team captains ultimately the ones responsible for knowing those rules as well. With that said, Kiss with a miss. Unfortunately, I could have put them in great position. Last minute, so really, any score here could be the decider for either team and for this match. Potentially, anyways. Space Circles, again, they won that first round, so if they can score here, that is danger zone at the moment. They'd be happy to produce a sweep. But let's see, Bosch with a recovery, but unfortunately it sends it into a pair of defenders in the midfield, so they're going to take it back over, go in the offense. Top being stunned out by Sam. Kiss now with the recovery, the rebound, sending a pass right below. Good cutoff by Sam. Keeps them once again alive. Cannot really get the full clear, but if they can get a boost down the field, that's what they need at the moment. A big stun. Now trying to capitalize here, maybe for a game-winning shot in the round. Oh, what a save. Maybe rush that a little bit, pulling the string. It's 9-9 still. A great clear into the opposite end of the floor. Now 9 seconds left. A deep, deep heave, and maybe a rebound about to come underway. Time for one more shot after this pass. Well, no, doesn't get there. And we are going to a round 2 overtime. All right, these teams, pressure is on. Sudden death overtime. 2 minutes on the clock. Next score wins this round. And if that score happens to come from the orange team, the Space Circles, they will win this match, this best of 3. So Team Juice trying to put on that afterburner and put on that juice. If they can get this one, the disc is loose. It's a 2-on-2. And diving out is Humble to slap it away. Those stacks actually in the back line being heavily delayed. And this is going to open up the lane for the goal and the win. Going for Circles. Birdie7 cheering in the background, and I had to go and find out who that was. Birdie stunning out the stacks for an Eon to allow that score to go. Space Circles will win it off of that alone. Beautiful job, and Tob completing the game. All right, so there we go. Overtime win in round 2. A much better effort. You have to hand it to them over on Juice for not getting too discouraged by round 1, where it was, as you see, 11-4. Not really able to get anything going, but as they warmed up into round 2, I mean, they got started off on a better foot and they just kind of kept it going. Overtime round 2, the only better results you can hope for if your Team Juice is obviously the overtime win. But they did a good job with the mental reset there, and oftentimes that's all you need in the round. Meanwhile, for the Space Circles, though, just completing in the clutch. Again, Tob with that game winner, but you have to absolutely shout out Birdie, who I'm like 90% sure that was Birdie in the back line, who was just stunning 2 players over and over. Because you notice inside the bubble in overtime, there were only 2 defenders in that bubble for a very, very long time. 10 seconds or so, that's an eternity in Echo. So it's really the midfield brawling that enabled them that opportunity to score at a nice numbers situation, essentially, inside the goal. And yes, I do consider 2v2 numbers, basically. 1 in the goal and then kind of 2 assaulting at the same time. It's a powerful thought to be in, but very, very well executed on the behalf of the Space Circles. Who will get, let's see, game high, or team high, 6 points to Birdie and Tob, actually. Both meeting each other on that mark. Birdie with a save and 7 stuns as well. You had Tommy with 2 points and an assist and 60 stuns. 60 stuns in 2 rounds. Wow. Nutty. Nutty. Eve's Kiss with 5 points, 3 assists, 1 save, and 3 steals, 17 stuns. Quite possibly the MVP stat line there for Kiss because, you know, nearly had the game high in points, or the team high in points, but also had team high in assists and steals. So, yeah, excellent stat line that way. And Tob with the game winner in overtime, as well as 6 points overall, 1 assist, 1 save, 1 steal, 19 stuns. Over on Team Juice there, it was Ari with 5 points, 1 assist, 2 saves, and 18 stuns. Pretty nicely done there. As it looks like the game exhibition style still going on the other end. I'll close out of that. Anyways, Bosch with a couple of assists and saves, as well as a steal, 30 stuns. Also nice to see. Humble Spare putting in a assist and a save and 16 stuns. And then Sam Fitty with the 8 points, 1 save, 3 steals, and 17 stuns. But yeah, well done, well played, good game. Birdie is a she, by the way. Thank you, sorry, I'm trying hard, believe me, to say they when I don't know, but it's kind of, you know, 20 plus years of habit. It's like, I don't mean to do it, but I do that a lot, more than I care to. Yeah, if I don't know, I try to say they, but Birdie the she. My bad. Feel free to call me, like, Palidore. That's usually what people typo my name as. Closest thing I could think of. Or Satador, or you can be Matador. Just don't be a Matador, because that'd be some bull. Anyway. Checking on Channel 1 real quick. I don't know if that match is over yet, but I'm curious. Team Gravity versus Koi was playing. And by the way, I guess I should rate you guys at Channel 1. This Team Gravity does looks like complete a 2-round sweep there. But I'll rate you to Channel 1, I think, because we should have, indeed, 2 more matches on Channel 1 coming up. So, let me send you guys over there. And keep in mind, if you join a raid, I believe you get like a little bit bonus channel points. So, you have reason to. Alright, there you go. Raid set for you guys who want to go over to Channel 1 in a moment here. And let's see. Alright, yeah, I think we're good. So, I've been Palidore. This has been VR Master League Channel 2. Thanks for joining me here in Europe for some casts. Go over to Channel 1 because we've got a couple more in line, including Team versus Team Gravity coming up in the next couple of minutes in the Master Division. And then following that, we'll have the Fireballs versus Men, also on Channel 1. So until next time, again, I've been Palidore. Be happy, healthy, safe, be great to each other, and yeah, I'm going to see you again real soon.
And we're underway.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.